Please.
Judge, so criminal history, that's
No bueno.
it's no bueno. This is a fugitive case, Judge. He's on federal probation. Yes, we threw that out there. He's on federal probation. He was picked up at federal probation, so he's complying with the requirements of his federal probation. Picked up there, technically.
Hey there, welcome to the Courtroom File. So this one from Judge Fleischer, I suppose we can just file under the category of nothing ventured, nothing gained. This defendant's being held on an extradition warrant, and, you know, he just wants a bond so he can get out and deal with it himself, supposedly, and, you know, you can't blame him for trying. But as you saw in the intro where you know that he's on federal probation, he's got a whole bunch of other things going on too, as you'll see as the video rolls on. So let us know what you think in the comments about how the judge handles this and why he's laughing. As well, I do want to point out that there is some echoing at spots in the audio. That was the court's feed on this day. That's not a fault of us. There are some things we can't edit out, and that's one of them. So bear with it. It's still a good interaction. But again, let us know what you think in the comments. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Put a thumbs up on the video, and let's go ahead and roll the game film.
Chavez.
Billy Chavez and Perez. Mauricio Perez, he's good to go, guys.
We're pushing up.
But we need Chavez. Billy Chavez.
Do you need a translator?
No, Chavez. Billy Chavez. No.
From Chavez?
Chavez. 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 Chavez.
Chavez y Chavez.
Chavez. Chavez. Chavez.
Chavez y Chavez. You know that? Young Guns? You ever saw it? Chavez y Chavez.
That's a great movie. Part two is the best. Part two is the best one.
Nah, I don't know.
Do you like the first one?
Nah, they're both.
I like the second.
Got significant criminal history, huh? Not too new, but
She says she told the class. She said that this is what she's told. She has.
is it Chavez or Chavez?
Your choice.
Sir, you're charged, well, I'm sorry, you were wanted out of another jurisdiction. Your lawyer's asking for me to set you a bond. I don't know. I have to get to know you to see whether it would be a good idea to give you a bond, because I got a lot of people here that are dangerous to my community, and I don't want to, you know, put anybody else in harm's way. I got to know that if I give you a bond, that you're actually going to go back, not become a danger. So we got to get to know you in the short time that we have. Tell me about it. And
Yes, just one from Lincoln County, Wyoming for 3 counts of burglary, 3 counts of theft and property destruction. As opposed to a bond. While it was issued on February 26th of this year, he has some significant criminal history that we're concerned of. First off, he's actually currently on federal probation for a charge of stealing imported interstate shipped weapons from a licensed importer manufacturer. He, as the court also knows, he had a evading motor vehicle in 2021. In that case, he operated through 4 stop signs, lost control of the vehicle, hit a concrete barrier, and continued to drive and crash into a townhouse wall and fence. And then he continued to flee on foot in that case. He picked up that evading while he was on bond for a theft of a firearm and for a deferred S in our court. Looking at the facts of the theft of the firearm, it did resemble facts more similar to a burglary in that case. For these reasons, the state would be concerned about getting involved.
you said he has 3 counts of burglary out of Wyoming?
Yeah.
Are they 3 separate transactions? Are they all one matter? Right, but is it one transaction in and of itself? Is it 3 different, like, days where we have 3 different burglaries? I guess, is it one criminal episode versus multiple
It looks like they're one criminal episode since they all list the same date. I will also note, I had another fugitive on our docket a couple days ago, right? They had the exact same charge there as well. So I also think there's also another co-defendant.
Oh, we got a co-defendant. We didn't give the person a bond, did we?
No, I think that's,
That person was on federal probation too.
that I don't know.
Please.
Judge, so criminal history, that's.
No bueno.
It's no bueno. This is a fugitive case, Judge. He's on federal probation. Yes, we threw that out there. He's on federal probation. He was picked up at federal probation. So he's complying with the requirements of his federal probation. Picked up there. Technically, well, I will say this, Judge, talking about another co-defendant, I mean, that's got relevance on my client. He is his own
I agree
person.
with you. I agree.
So the biggest thing here is when this charge was filed. It was filed February 26th of 2025. We are in March 12th. He hasn't had an opportunity to go over there to Wyoming. This was just placed, and he's asking for an opportunity to go turn himself in, especially after he's been complying with his requisites of showing up where he needs to be. He was picked up at his probation that same day. So that being the case, I know it sounds bad that he gets burglary ×3, theft ×3, but he is presumed innocent. He hasn't missed a chance. We have no failure to appear, sounds like. And so we're asking for an opportunity for him to turn himself in.
Do you know when he got on federal probation?
2024, just the end of last year, October.
Let's go through your stuff. Since 2019, carrying a handgun in a motor vehicle, possession of a controlled substance, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, possession of marijuana, theft of a firearm, evading in a motor vehicle, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, federal probation for what?
Stealing imported interstate shipping weapons from a licensed importer manufacturer.
And now 3 burglaries, 3 thefts, 3 property destructions from
Property destruction.
1 property destruction from Wyoming. And you want me to give you a bond?
Yes.
No. The bill comes due. You scare me. If I give you a bond, my fear is that you will pick up another case. The only thing I like is public safety. And I give bonds on fugitive cases all the time when I have a feeling that they're not going to endanger my public. But since 2019, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 federal probation, 9, 10, 11 are here, and I don't even know what other criminal history has in other jurisdictions. Anything else in other jurisdictions?
Fort Bend, Fort Bend had a theft of property conviction from 2021.
Sorry, dude. Way too much baggage.
Judge, would you consider any amount for a bond?
No, he's too dangerous, man. So on federal probation, now he has 3 new cases. Just, sorry, man. You're too dangerous. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
I'll talk to you in a minute still.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video, do please take a moment to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on the video. We'd really appreciate that. And if you want to keep the fun going, check out the video on the screen right now.